Oh, okay. 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 Hello. Very good. Yesterday, thank you for coming. Not easy place to find. You made it. So, as usual, we will sit a little bit, practice together for a few minutes. So, the first one, I will repeat again, dropping. Dropping thinking mind, which carries hoping, fear, worry. Of course, it's part of life. Sometimes we do too much and we don't know how to settle, and thought after thought, then thinking, grasping. So sometimes we have to land to some place, then we can rest. So the best place to land is our body and the feeling. So which is the closest place you can find. Mind expresses 4 different ways. One is knowing, automatic. And then second one is figured out. We can call it intellectual mind or thinking mind. And with that, sometimes random thoughts come up due to the different factors, imprints, memories, thought just come. And most of the time, we don't need to entertain that thought. But sometimes we do, also because of habit. And third one calls awareness, where the Buddha's teaching goes together. Knowing and awareness are very similar, but not the same. When we look at the flower, we know it is flower, but we are not aware of that we are knowing the flower. So awareness or aware of has a little bit self-knowing. Knowing is just knowing the objects, but not the subject. So awareness has extra element to know itself, plus knowing the object also. So you can call awareness as element of knowing of subject and object itself. And when it knows itself, has a tremendous benefit, and through that you can change or regulate your thoughts and emotions and feelings. Because the things happening is from the subject. And the subject consciousness using 5 senses and sensory object and memory or imprints, so many things. And our modern society always encourages us to think. Thinking is great, but sometimes we have to rest our thinking mind. Let knowing mind flourish. At the same time, clarity. Clarity is the fourth one. Knowing, thinking, awareness, and clarity. So mind can't rest in the subject of clarity itself. And in that clarity, there's awareness. And you have to trust that awareness is a basic nature of our mind. Mind is uniqueness of clarity. No other things have clarity except consciousness, mind. So find the real source of our mind, which is clear, and eventually we can find openness. And openness you can call almost as emptiness, and empty clarity, or clarity with openness. Openness has a freedom element, and clarity has a knowing element. And knowing the object, knowing the subject itself, and define the basic nature of mind is clarity with emptiness or openness. And that is our basic ground of practice. And when you're able to do that, then from that ground, you allowed everything, thoughts and emotions, perceptions, phenomena, but without losing the ground. A subtle effort of resting in that openness, and everything else allowed. And everything else is moving, not moving. But the ground is not moving. Always not moving. But we are unaware of that stillness. So one part of our mind has a stillness, and many part of our mind has a movement. And we lost that dance between the stillness and movement. Either we lost completely into the movement, we lost stillness. Sometimes we find the stillness, we want to stop everything, all the movements, thoughts, the feelings, the object, and then it becomes very lonely stillness. Sorry, I talk too much all day. That's my New Year gift to myself, talking too much. But I haven't drink yet yogurt. Stopped 2 days ago. I like yogurt, but my throat does not like almost something mucus coming. Anyway, so please, I want to correct, understanding, correct. We thought meditation will stop everything and find only the stillness. It's very hard. You cannot do that. That means we are not respect the relative truth. Relative is moving, coming, staying, vanish. But you cannot stop. That movement is multiple. But the source of that is the projector. And the projector, the real core of projector is two things: clarity and openness. And when that is always there, without this, you cannot have thought, you cannot have feeling, you cannot perceive. Whenever you perceive something, that means the behind, underlying nature is this clarity, which is called mind nature. Only clarity is shamatha, but clarity with openness or emptiness is vipassana. So you capture that, just gentle, aware of that, self-knowing, the stillness, remain in that stillness, the rest you keep free. You cannot stop wind, we die. No? You cannot stop. Nuns are shouting. No more nuns then. I would have been very unhappy. So you can, or you block your ear. Please don't do right now. One day it will diminish. Less and less. If you don't want to hear, wait for some time. Sorry, bad joke. You don't want to see? Wait for what? So right now, appreciate fully life, but not necessarily caught up in that multiple magical discipline. Find stillness, peace. Peaceful is in the stillness. Stillness is not blocking the multiple, then there is a harmony. And through that harmony, you can find peace and relax. If you want to stop everything, you become very busy. Cannot. But if you cannot find stillness, you're so busy with carried by any thoughts. It's like a feather in the air or dust. So many things. But space is so kind, hosts everything. Space. In Nepali, we have a festival called throwing color. say they are something. Holy, yeah, holy. Make everywhere yellow, red, blue. The space is still smiling. Thunderstorm coming, smiling. Sun comes, smiling. Cold atmosphere, smiling. So be like a space. One element is called emptiness or dhatu or yin. And then in that there is a consciousness. The source of consciousness is clarity. So aware of that clarity with that invisible of emptiness. The rest, keep free. Really. Every night I go, before I sleep, I let it go, everything. Even my leg on the bed. One leg this way, one leg that way. I can take it. But it doesn't go still with me. Because whole day is a little bit holding, no? No matter what. No matter what, I relax, but then I have to care for you. You made me to hold. See people. So that leaves some residue. Not necessarily in the mind, but in the subtle body, definitely in the gross body. You can feel it. So you sleep on the bed, lay down. Let it go completely. Let it go, let it go. Cannot let it go. One area you cannot let it go. The clarity and emptiness, you cannot let it go. Even you want to let it go, cannot. Rest, sticky things like Japanese rice. Many things you let it go. But the plate, you cannot let it go. That is too much. No? Take all the the plate. Plate. If you want to disturb the plate, is wait for some time. The moment of die will come. The moment of death will come. That will destroy your plate. Karmic plate. Don't destroy right now. Keep it nicely. Clean plate. Then you can eat next one. So next morning, little fresh. Otherwise you sleep with that dirty leftover food, become turmeric. Nepali dalpat, they give you sometime cup, yellow. You forgot to clean. And many months not clean, then it also becomes insufferable. Nails also yellow. So I wash every day. Then do a little bit reverse meditation, reverse?
Counterintuitive.
Counterintuitive. Opposite. Something is really clinging, you say, okay. Take. Or you're really attached to your house, break it. Or you attach your phone through. Don't throw too far. On the bed. Don't throw on the ground, especially there's no carpet. It will break. So I know many meditators, they hold it. Going in deep someplace, holding there, with a subtle hope that it will remain, subtle fear that I will lost. This, I think, no worth it. Like shake, throw. Then they are still conscious, very clear, very open. Be with that, perceive. 5 senses, subtle thoughts, sensation, movement, but the basic underlying nature, my nature. All those are not my nature. Movement are not my nature, part of the expression. But the real nature is that stillness. But stillness is not stuck. It has fluidity, allowing. Space is not stuck. Space allows everything. Space is a stuck. You cannot move here. You cannot breathe. That's the closest example. So, can we practice that? Stillness, Say it. Stillness with movement. Stillness with movement. Stillness, movement. Don't move with the movement. Let movement move itself. Do you understand? Let movement move itself. You don't move with it. So you are knowing movement, but you are not moving together. Hello? Not impressed? You know the movement, but you are not moving along. Then you lost what? Stillness. If you stuck in the stillness, what happened? No movement. Yeah. You understood. Cognitively you understood. I don't know, experience. Let's see. Okay, we do this one. Shake. Let it go. No matter what, who cares? Throw into water the river. 1, 2, 3. Just relax there. Nothing to do. Trust that openness. No special things except free. Feelings, no feelings, doesn't matter. But there's openness. Openness might not have amazing feeling, but gentleness of ease, very normal. No need to pretend. No need to impress anyone. No need to judge to anyone. No need to particularly ensuring, yes, this is a natural mind. No need approval from anyone. It is our nature. No need all of that. Just trust. You are not dead. You are not asleep. Not being unconscious. It's a conscious. But there's no stuff. It's natural. It's like a crystal ball with a lot of reflections. Keep the crystal, then reflection, reflecting it, and change. You cannot choose the reflection. Or you can be the crystal. Thoughts are reflection. Feelings are reflection. Sensory objects are reflection. Memories are reflections. Let it come, let it go. Those are moving. Unmoving is the mirror of crystal. Mirror only has two qualities, clarity and openness of emptiness. when you close eyes, the eyes are reflecting in the mirror. A little bit different, maybe a little dark reflection. When you open eyes, you have more light kind of reflection. But it does not change your crystal. It's just changing the reflection. Give freedom to reflection. Peaceful mass, or wrathful mass. Doesn't matter. It's multiple. Sadness is a reflection. Joyfulness also a reflection. I think that a better reflection, joyful, better than sadness sometimes. Sadness has its own beauty. Allow everything in your mirror.
Empty luminosity is totally unobstructed.
Magawa Shagris.
So everything in samsara and nirvana appears in a completely unobstructed way. However, the faults of samsara do not taint or contaminate it.
Stillness lana.
Stillness lana.
Stillness is the crystal.
So the only thing is, we can lose, if we lose the stillness, if we lose the crystal.
Don't worry about reflection. Any form of reflection is fine. Can embrace everything, beautiful, ugly, peaceful, or not peaceful. Okay with okay, okay with not okay. You can find okayness with not okay. So that gives you some kind of courage, not afraid of your own thoughts and emotions. You found self-liberation. Okay, thank you. Too long meditation after lunch was a good idea. But you did well. Every day improve. First day. I asked meditate. So every day by day improve. I don't know why. Maybe New Year is finished. So people who will not ask question, you have right to ask question. If you don't have, then anyone, but maybe the prioritized people who didn't ask any question. If you have a question, I think I saw yesterday 2 or 3 hands. I could not answer. Maybe it might not be here today. Get angry, didn't come. When after the reflection. No question? Yeah. Who has the mic? Yeah. That sounds very good, huh? Sound good, no?
Good. Sound really good.
Surprised, maybe someone just started. Yeah.
Yeah, I have two questions. The first one you probably answered,
Okay.
but I'm still
You still want to
not
ask?
absolutely clear about it.
Okay.
It's about the real nature, or it's like you said, it's this clear awareness. But then I'm still confused with the word mind, and mind formation and awareness, how it goes together.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but the thing, it's not your problem, it's the language problem. Maybe it's Sanskrit problem or Tibetan problem, I don't know. I see there's some problem also. Same like the Tsoknyi, like general name. Kakola, same, the same the Karikari Yosuna, the Yom Bifra. Chitang same, Mobodang same thing here. Mosunawa, same to Nawas, the same thing rights. Mobu Mayimigi, Shebak Chachi order, the same race.
So, we have a Tibetan word, sem, which is often translated as mind. It's kind of a general term for mind. And of course, if you probe into that, the mind has many different aspects. Sem has many aspects or dimensions. In general, the word sem or mind is opposed to ngobo, which means kind of matter, physical, material. So you could have a, materialistic view or a mind-based view, for example. And so mind is everything that is not material or not matter.
That mind the grace, and the mind that you Zunzen that giving seven, Zunzen that tell seven.
And as for mind, there are two fundamental types, categories. Mind within a dualistic framework of subject and object, and mind free of a dualistic framework of subject and object.
Zunzen that Jimmy Sam like Kazio is Lana. That's your word. Namshi so yela sopa. So what's a big ocean? Namshi so yelati Zunzin Rabba town under Zunzen and Jimmy Sam. Big number one good number Shivana, didn't do ye number Shiva. Namshi Yashi Nui, Kunshi.
Yes. And then the mind that is within a dualistic framework of subject and object has many different divisions. There's many different possibilities and aspects. So, for example, there's the 8 consciousnesses is one way it can be divided up. From the Dzogchen point of view, all 8 consciousnesses are part of the dualistic framework of mind. The 8 consciousnesses are the 5 sense consciousnesses, the mind consciousness, the afflicted consciousness, and the Kunchi Namshe, or the Alaya Vinyana.
Mind consciousness is the 6th.
The 6th is the mind consciousness.
Okay, this mind is a little different. All mind. Mind madana. Rupa, number Rupa, Duba, Yeba.
So the 6th, 7th, and 8th. So the 6th is the mind consciousness, the 7th is the afflicted consciousness.
Also mind.
And the 8th is the Alaya Vinyana, or the storehouse consciousness.
Also mind. Yeah. So that send the Deva sonze le debate, je classe ici.
And that which is beyond dualistic fixation, beyond this subject and object mode, is called self-aware wisdom, or self-existing primordial knowing. Yishe.
That today satung yemeke mo moshena. Salva de mo de moshe. Digumor nenelote tomba de moshe. Satung sungju moshena. That sonse travisan what is.
In any case, the key point is that when empty luminosity or empty cognizance is recognized, in other words, when our natural clarity or natural cognizance recognizes its own essence, which is openness or emptiness, at that recognition that becomes empty cognizance or empty lucidity, and that is beyond dualistic fixation, subject and object.
So what you will be doing more dread to you is.
And the Dzogchen, or Great Perfection teaching, has a method to directly introduce that.
Din motion in din lam chegur labores. Tell us about the bottom motion.
And so then, once that's been recognized, it is taken as the path.
Sim lam chegur is. Lam chegur is.
So that is also known as not taking ordinary dualistic mind as the path, but rather taking yeshe, or primordial wisdom, as the path.
It's good enough?
Yeah.
You want to know more? We didn't expect that.
No, yes, I was a little bit clear about this, but then it was about the using of awareness and the mind. Awareness is the last thing, actually.
Awareness is the truth. Sunze that tell you awareness, sunze give awareness.
So awareness has these two dimensions: awareness within dualistic fixation and awareness beyond dualistic fixation.
Yeah, thank you.
So main thing is this dualistic, beyond dualistic. Then you check awareness with dualistic or awareness without dualistic.
And without, there's no mind anymore.
Without, there's no dualistic mind, pure mind.
Pure mind. Yeah,
So
that's
mind has dualistic mind, pure dualistic mind. Beyond dualistic mind has da 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 da. No, actually, da da. Dualistic mind, da 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 da. And then all the thoughts, so many things, 84,000.
51. The mental formation, is it like energetically
Also dualistic.
patterns or something?
Expression. Depend. Unique expression. Express in the unique play. Express particular unique way, and we give it different names. Anger is also mind, but expressed different way. Love is also part of mind and feeling, but we give a different name.
Unconditional love also, or the form of the
Unconditional love, different. We don't touch love. Because normal and unconditional has two ways of saying one. Normal in the world, unconditional, and the Buddhist unconditional is slightly different. Buddhist unconditional is free of subject and object. Subject or object as a condition. Free of that condition. That is become pure unconditional. Beyond dualistic. But in the modern world, unconditional means very different. Mother's love is unconditional. But Buddhist point of view, mother love is also conditional. It's a subject object. mother as an object, subject, the children as an object. So the subject object is the condition. It's very different. Anatta, unconditioned, but it's slightly different. You have to know the norms of the language.
Yeah, thank you very much. Maybe just another one.
Anyone has? Okay, no. I'm stuck with you. Young man. Yeah.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Yeah.
I attended your retreat. Can you hear me? I attended your retreat in 2019
19.
in Kosovo.
Mm.
You shared that what you were teaching is kind of like a tea,
Correct.
and we must find the teacup in some sense. We can pour in any teacup.
Correct. I didn't say you can find. I can take it.
This sounds very nice. And so,
Yeah. Sounds nice, but no.
But when you find the teacup, it usually already comes with some tea.
Yeah.
And then we mix the tea with the different tea. For example, when you practice the sadhana that was given by a different master,
Correct.
it comes with instruction.
Yeah, correct.
And so,
But the real tea is not there. It's just milk.
it's just,
Just a milk, not tea. Or maybe the master giving you tea already. Usually, just sadhana does not have a tea.
yes,
Yeah, something.
yes, it comes with some instruction. My question is really, you're teaching how to really practice step by step when we are also doing sadhana with a different master.
Oh, I didn't tell that. Why did you add it? Okay, it's okay.
What is your expectation of the students, for example, when you teach, for example, the
My expectation? It's going to be. Don't ask me my expectation. Then we will have problem. I'm joking. Sadhana, only sadhana practice is I call cup. But if you want to find tea in that cup, there's a room for it. But sometimes teacher might not teach, just teach sadhana, visualization practice, with some form of offering or compassion practice, might not teach the essence of it. So maybe they taught you, then you don't need my tea, because this same tea could be. But although my tea is picked by a monkey, joking, Chinese tea, very famous one, picked by a monkey. Now they're picked by a drone. How many years old tea? That's okay. So, the point is, oh, difficult to answer. I thought it's easy. It's like a development stage is like a acting. Acting. You took any acting class? Yeah? So before you act something, you have to free your mind first, no? In order to adopt someone's role. Or you can keep your role and together with other. If you like to act Gandhi, you have to let it go yourself first, no? Or you can have, what's your name?
No.
Paulo.
Paulo and Gandhi might fight. Paulo and Gandhi will fight. I think Gandhi lose. Because he's quite thin and old and dirty. You are quite tough. Every time you want to, Gandhi, namaste. Paulo. So Paulo, Gandhi fight in your being. So I think first you have to let it go out. And then start a script of Gandhi very well. How we eat, how we sit, how we talk. Visualize, zoom in one day. From you let it go, Paulo, bring almost like trance of Gandhi. That is visualization practice. Otherwise you keep Paulo and little bit of Gandhi coming at your head. And you move, Gandhi fan. So the whole thing, 5 elements of Paulo dissolve and Gandhi come. Your mind is like Gandhi's mind, your body is also like move like opposite in the mental and the emotion. But the physical, of course, still you are Paulo. But you almost feel like you're Gandhi. The voice also become thin. Speak very loud, gentle, British accent a little bit. Indian British accent. And then you like in that practice, maybe you're Rinpoche. So you look Rinpoche, how you hold little fat. Rinpoche was quite thin in India, he went to Tibet, he became little fat, he young meat. So I don't know which one, Indian one or Tibet one. So depends. I like Tibet one. It was very chappy. Sorry. Some scary, some not so scary. Depend on you. So you zoom in and pretend. Yeah, I'm good. You know you are pretending, but this pretentious. That is changing your normal perception, bringing enlightened body, speech, mind. And then that is sort of changing your normal identification. But of course, when you go around, don't go like Guru Rinpoche. Especially with all the heavy clothes in the summer, not fun. Winter fight. Especially one cut up. Don't know what to hold, where to hold, when to hold. So, the beginning of arousing Guru Rinpoche, the state was 19. Emptiness, empty clarity. We found one day. It's called
It's called the Samadhi of Suchness.
one. That is the source of, actually, Guru Rinpoche is born out of mighty. Empty clarity, and then the clarity takes shape as Guru Rinpoche. All, whatever. But the DNA of that mental Guru Rinpoche is emptiness and clarity, suffused, pushed by, moved by compassion, and take a form as Guru Rinpoche or Dara. So you are not away from mighty, although you are practicing development stage. And then you do body, speech, mind, shamatha with object, Guru Rinpoche's form, and the 6-syllable mantra, Guru Rinpoche's form or heart, sound, not moving, syllable. And spend, if you want to chant 300 beats, first 100, visualize the form of Guru Rinpoche and rest with that, with the element of some tea. Tea is the background and the Guru Rinpoche as a form. And then second mala, go with the mantra, move from heart chakra, offering, taking blessing, and go to the whole sentient beings, purified, give blessing, one mala. Third mala, you will find another tea. So you just rest in the natural mind with the form of Guru Rinpoche, with the feeling, atmosphere of Guru Rinpoche, but you rest in the natural mind, chant one more mala. First, no chanting. It's called accomplishment of Yidam's body. Second one is accomplishment of Yidam's mind, mantra, speech. The third one is called accomplishment of Yidam's mind, which is mighty. Natural mind, not mind, sorry. You say it's mind, so I'd like to claim it. But it's incorrect. It's not teaching or Mahamudra teaching. It's called the. So you, with that, you chant one mala, and then conclude by Yidam practice. Om, pe, whatever at the end. One way like this. One way, you chant the mantra, your mind lost with the visualization, because it's a lot of foreign to you, no? So it's confused and just stop. The rest in natural mind, you keep chanting. And then when you rest, you want more to chew something. You want to chew something, no? But don't chew raw. Chew Guru Rinpoche. Better for your teeth. More organic. Everything is pure land. I'm okay. All my brothers and sisters are Buddhas, Bodhisattvas. Like manifest millions, trillions offering through the light and come bring back all the blessing to you, to all the sisters of sentient beings, all the war, all the conflicts, purify, compassion. And you're tired of doing all of that, and then there's a Guru Rinpoche will go rest in that tea again. You can spend a whole day like that. You okay? Too much? I don't know how to answer very simply. I admire Guru Rinpoche. The answer very short. Very pithy short. You can do so many. I stuck with few people. Next slide. Yeah, in front of you.
Hello.
Yes.
Sorry, very quick question. And I know I probably will have to make like a million Vajrasattva afterwards, but imagine someone attains enlightenment. Isn't there a chance that this unborn clarity wouldn't like to split back into dualistic views just for fun?
For fun?
Yes.
For fun, yes.
Because it's a bit bored maybe, and then there is a fall again.
Fall or fun?
Fall for fun.
Fall for fun.
Yes.
Fall for fun, no. For fun can.
For fun.
It's called emanation. Emanation. But not because of bore. Because of a lot of fun. to do something with the sentient beings.
Understood. So it's okay to go back to conceptual mind, just to help.
Not conceptual mind, but it's a replicant to the conceptual mind, but not conceptual itself. Manifestation is not a concept. So if you really want to concept, then don't get enlightened. If you are attached with your concept, actually you will not get enlightened also. In case you get enlightened, too bad. So I will let you go that fun path. There's two kinds of fun. One fun with the sadness, one fun with selfish. So selfish fun, gone. Fun with the sadness, with the compassion, always there.
Thank you so much.
But once you get enlightened, you will not fall down, but you can come back as a free, chosen Nirmanakaya. But you will have some kind of, I don't know, concept, but not really concept right now, not sticky one. If you want sticky one, stay in samsara. Then
Hello, Rinpoche. There's one question from a Chinese Manila. She wants to know, is there any relationship between the pineal body, like, you know, pineal body inside the brain, maybe the third eye? Is there any relationship between this with the Buddhist practice?
then how? Generally, I know specific pineal gland. 지금 수부용 소유를 쌀롱 딜레이 아니 루비 수부 샘 탐지되는 저열에 그래서 specific gland 당 나중에 등이 가르토를 해서 등이 나오는.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that particular gland, if it's related to, or if and how it's related to Buddhism specifically. In general, Buddhist practice connects with the whole body, all of our channels, our energies, the seeds or drops of energy, of prana, nadi and bindu, and the whole body. But that particular gland and its connection to Buddhist practice, I'm not sure.
Particular Buddhist practice, like for example, dopamine, dopamine, tingling, joy, kawa, the joy is I don't know exactly. The gland.
So, for example, the neurotransmitter dopamine, I think there's probably a connection between dopamine and the bindu reticulae, but I think, not exactly sure, but this pineal gland, I'm not sure about it exactly.
And I will study and let you know.
Thank you so much.
In the questioner's dream. I'll come to the dream. It's not your question, no? Huh? Tell Anila, see you in the dream. Yeah.
Rinpoche,
Yeah.
when you speak about the subtle body, is it just a form of physical body, or is it like a layer that connects the physical body to the emotional state?
Subtle body is like this. It's more than mind, less than physical. More than mind, less than physical. So in between. And it says three, prana, nadi, bindu. Not the real physical, not the real mind, cognitive mind. So it's the kind of bridge in between. where the subtle feelings are connected.
And is this like a
It's beyond emotion also. Not subtle feeling, not physical feeling, not emotional feeling. Emotional feeling is close to subtle body, but actual subtle body feeling is not emotion. Emotion is a reaction towards to something. But there is another feeling. Essence love is subtle body feeling. The basic okayness feeling, not as a reaction, not a thought, not a sensation, not a emotion. But you can be emotion about your basic well-being. Basic well-being feeling is not an emotion. Basic dissatisfaction is not an emotion. But you can be emotional about it. There's a naturally satisfied and dissatisfied coexist in the subtle body. And which one you want to nurture more? If you keep reacting towards to that, it can make big and the emotions, and maybe in cross body also react, thinking also reacts. Dissatisfaction. And there is okayness, well-being there also. And then if you nurture that, become more healthier, more grounded, more open heart, more loving relationship. So kind of like in the subtle body there. It's not a thought. It's not a physical sensation. It's not an emotion. But it is subtle birthright, innate feeling are there. And then we are not, the modern science not capable, I mean they should be capable, they are not looking into it. No one invested. Because it's not a product. Cannot package. Cannot sell it. So if you can sell it, then basic well-being, essence of love could be the most powerful packages in the world. Bindu drop. You can find in www.bindu drop. Wow, we all won. China won the first one. And Japan. You have to aware of it. That's why my fully being practice is based on that. By the way, I want a course called Fully Being. Finally, I have a chance to announce. That fully being course, through using of the awareness, aware of feeling, and go in more subtle, more deeper than you can find. Two areas: subtle dissatisfaction, subtle satisfaction, and you nurture the satisfaction and make it more available to you, and accept dissatisfaction, and then accepting become also satisfaction. There's no other way of changing that, because everything is impermanent. How you can be satisfied? We want non-changing, but it changes. And our feeling knows that. It's not stupid. Mind forgets, but the natural feeling knows that. And then if you nurture that feeling, dissatisfied, then everything becomes negative. And you become hollow inside. Because the more you nurture that, it makes you more hollow. Because the reality, one part of the reality looks like hollow. And the hollow become who you are. and then we keep eating plastic. Because whenever we eat plastic, we feel a little bit good. Plastic. And that hollow makes you a hungry ghost. So every time hungry ghost gets some food, great. Then hunger again. Because you switch on that dissatisfaction. But you connect with the essence love, satisfied with, basic well-being, and embrace this other part of nature, dissatisfaction, with understanding of loving, caring, and start to learn how to accept that as part of reality. And then that dissatisfaction also become some form of satisfaction with some tinge of sadness. But that sadness becomes the source of poetry, art, romantic, renunciation, longing, but not too bad, not hollow, because it's held by essence alone. And then little dissatisfaction is just living with okayness. That's what I call okay with not okay. Not okay, but okay. We're looking okay with okay. It's impossible. You cannot deny basic impermanent feeling dissatisfaction. So accept that. Oh, one day I'm going to die. So, should be there. Going to die. You nurture that, you're dead already. So they never have a smile. So when you do handshake practice, you look into it, you will see layers. Basically, you go there. I call beautiful monsters, imprints, issues, bananas, avocados. Before I say beautiful monster, someone don't like it. Then I give name banana. But banana is so sweet. Some diabetes people don't like it. So finally I say avocado. And so far everybody likes it. We all have avocado. Whether you like it or not, we live in this world. This is a natural. I have one. I have two actually. One, but almost transformed. But 10%, 20% still there. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not okay. Because I have other partnership can help them not okay. Not okay is still there. It's that's what I call beautiful. And that not okay is very beautiful. You learn a lot. And you can see through your lens other people's feeling, suffering. But you're not suffered completely, you have come out of that. But you know it. You knew it. So there is compassion, sympathy, understanding. A lot of beautiful there. Our great yogi called Milarepa, he has a lot of beautiful monsters. But he was lucky, he got a good teacher. Also, I don't know, he's a tough teacher, but somehow I might not take it. All my teachers are very kind. Every time I see a wrathful teacher, I cannot take it. But it's a great teacher. Marpa, great teacher. But Milarepa, transformed by him. The initial is because of his beautiful monster. All the great beings in the world, they did great things. It's because something is there. And then they're not smashed by that, they're over by that. And then they use as a channel. So it's lot of good things. So answer to your question, yeah, it's more than mind, less than physical. There is called place called subtle body, and this basic truth, essence love, it's dissatisfaction. And Buddha mentioned that as long as you are in samsara, you have that one. No matter what, how rich you are, how powerful you are, the basic calling is there. So you have a choice which one you want to nurture. I think in the West, subtle body, they talk about subtle body a little bit. Nowadays, more and more, because of me. Not joking. Somatic world, they talk about that, but exactly I don't know. But I have a lot of friends when I asked, besides the physical feeling, all the other feelings are connected with emotions. But the core subtle body feeling is not an emotion. Maybe I did not understand, I don't know. I didn't took the class, but I have some good friends, good source. So I'm looking in your culture, what is equivalent to subtle body? Closer is the feeling, emotional feeling. But subtle body is a little different than that. Emotion can be emotional about that basic sadness, basic dissatisfaction. Or emotion can be emotional about essence love, basic well-being. So I accepted already long ago the basic dissatisfaction. I found my smile with basic dissatisfaction. But it didn't disappear. But it's okay for me. I sort of love it now. Really. Actually, I really love it now. I see a source of renunciation. It gives me inspiration to not to see you, all your guys, not to see you go to Pure Land. Not joking. It gives you, wow, yes, this is true. There's a way I can go beyond that. So it gives me inspiration, this basic dissatisfaction. But not put me down. Sorry.
Thank you, Rinpoche. May I ask for one more clarification?
Yes.
When you speak about the eighth consciousness, the store consciousness, is this a store of our individual actions and karma, or is this like a collective store?
No, individual. We don't have so big, computer develop. Hard drive. We don't have big hard drive. We don't have big hard drive for whole universe can hold it. It's individual. But can be similar program.
Thank you.
No, okay. It's very hard to choose more than one hand. If I choose someone gets sad, upset, tomorrow don't come. Please don't come tomorrow. Yeah.
You mentioned dopamine before.
Dukkha.
Dopamine.
Oh, dopamine, yeah, dopamine.
So I was thinking of my father who has Parkinson's, which is
Losar.
Yes, I know.
So I was wondering if you can recommend a simple exercise to help it or slow it down or something.
Parkinson.
Parkinson's.
医院咯，落個醫院咯，Parkinson。I'm not expert in that area, this area. But I have some friends. Not everybody. Parkinson not even lot. So, and then they're little moving, shaking, and if I say, aware of that, it stops. And then when they forgot, it moves. So I'm now looking, there's a way that you can go into autopilot. This one is conscious effort. Conscious effort is working, but it's very tiring, all time aware of your hand. Some point you have to be automatic, so that the mindfulness of aware of your hand, if we can transmit into a deeper part of our brain, which I don't know how. I'm stuck there. But if you move it as aware, it stops. But then talking, eating, again move. So it helps a little bit mindfulness practice. Aware of movement. So what I'm looking is, I don't know, through the awareness, there's one feeling connected with the awareness. It's not breathing, feeling, and then can set up some area, maybe a little bit. It will minimize, but completely cure, I don't know. Aware of the body, head, and breathing out with the mindfulness, feeling of the body, breathing. And then I think when the feelings start to understand or get the awareness, then maybe I will minimize, but I don't know. Right now, it's only the mindfulness can help. I think best is medicine, no? Go to autopilot. Sorry, I don't have, except prayer, blessing, sometimes magic. Hallelujah. Okay, next one. Yeah.
你好，李波姐。我最近发现自己的一个问题就是，对我的心是好的，就是有爱和慈悲，但是我的脑子里面就是经常会发现一些错误的想法，然后我发现我觉察到这些可能来自我的一些恨意和我的一些骄傲，然后就是感觉让自己不要成功或者是不要变好。然后我的问题，两个关键点，一个是就是如果内意错的话怎么办？然后第二个是怎么可能有人怎么会有一个想法会让自己不成功？
对。Hello. Say short.
Sometimes she found that her husband.
Closer.
Sometimes that she found her husband.
Yeah.
Some of the thinkings are negative.
Sorry, can you say that louder?
She asks that she feels that in the inside of the mind, she can feel the love and compassion is within herself. But for the thought, like maybe they call it the level, she feels that sometimes some thought comes out that don't want herself to be success.
Success.
Yeah. Maybe she thinks maybe it's come from some part of jealousy and hatred. So she don't know how to deal with it.
Pride, not jealousy. She means pride, not jealousy.
Pride.
Hatred and pride.
Hatred and
Hatred and pride.
Hatred and pride.
This is the other one.
And jealousy also. All of them. Huh?
The key word one is there's something wrong in my mind, how to do. And then the second one is
Feeling hurt.
yeah, that's the mind and the heart, yeah, the different, and why have a mind to tell me not to succeed. Yes.
Yeah, I think I understood, but I'm looking for answer. This is my statistics because sometimes I don't understand. But I understood the question already, but I cannot find the answer. It will take some time. So are you more heart-oriented person or head-oriented person?
Both.
Maybe my job very difficult. I think a little bit like a hatred or pride or jealousy is normal. But the basic core of your being, you have love and what? Huh? Compassion. So it's good. So I think kind of balance, no? We cannot have one completely, so we will work together, balance each other. So always the compassion and like love might not be realistic, but you always have this jealousy, hatred, and pride, also too harsh. So balance. Don't go extreme one. I think it's okay. So coming is okay, but if you want to change, then you try not to follow the thought and come back to the heart. When thought comes, call compassion. When all this nasty thought comes, then start to aware of the compassion and stay there. And the compassion becomes useless. You need some competition, success, then follow the head a little bit. Okay, next one. Yeah, you asked already yesterday, no? You did ask it.
Me?
Yeah.
Yesterday, no.
You are not here.
The first day, yeah.
Yeah, so it counts also. Other than
My question follows up a little bit on the subtle body question that was asked earlier. I'm curious about the connection between the energies of the 5 Buddha families, which I understand is pure but subtle in some way, and then the subtle body, the relative subtle body, and particularly why I have this question is, I think of, sorry, nervous speaking in a microphone.
You did very well so far.
Okay. The Maitri space awareness practice taught by Trungpa Rinpoche has us put on colored glasses, for example, or be in a colored room where we're looking at
Correct.
relative color, you know, and we're somehow connecting that though to the five Buddha families,
Correct.
which is pure subtle energy somehow. And yet it seems to me, like from my understanding, that they are kind of attained in a different, I mean, the subtle, relative subtle body is confused, is dualistic, and then the Buddha families are pure, but somehow there's a link being made, and I'm wondering.
Pure is confused with impure.
The pure is confused with impure. To be more specific, why would we put on colored glasses, which is we're
Trying
looking
to find impure. Okay, pure and impure are related. Pure Buddha family, when connected with impure karmic body, but it still carries some of pure element within the impure realm. And it shows different human being has different character according to the Buddha's family. But you're not Buddha. But you carry, fortunately, some DNA. Some form of enlightened quality within the unenlightened body. And when you wear red, white, whatever, so you encourage through that light to go to the enlightened source. I'm sure there's some instructions also. And you know, Rinpoche has a complex, complex of kind of lot of identification of what Buddha family you are belong. And according to that family, there's a color, and there's a Buddha, and there's a practice, and it is easy for you. But you have other elements also, a little bit, but one manual. People who like to do a lot of things, karma family. It has a upside and downside also. Who always never smile, serious. President family. German family. But it has a good side or downside. Means they're honest, punctual. Yes means yes, this means this. Very trustworthy kind of person. But not flexible. So it's some mixed, which is a good one, but also confused. Is that the question?
I think, yeah.
Answer it somewhere else. What is your main answer? Why we wear the red one?
No, well, just trying to really kind of zero in on the connection between the relative dualistic yet subtle, and because I've heard it, I mean, I understand it in different ways. One, that they're very completely different things, you know, and one that they're connected. And just interested.
No, I think I answered already. The impure is connected with,
Yeah.
pure is connected with the impure karmic body. And within that karmic body, you're trying to find pure family.
Thank you.
Yes, my dear. Namaste.
So, would you like to
Yes, sit down.
So
I'm
you
very
said,
official.
not that when you say the subtle body is more than mind, like how can it be more than mind?
More than mind is more grosser than mind.
Okay. And my other question has to do with prana, nadi, and bindu. So I understand prana to be energy and nadi to be the channels.
Correct.
But I don't quite understand how bindu, the channels go all over.
Bindu also go all over.
How does that happen?
I'll come into your dream. It's okay. Every time stimulation happens in you, stimulation. When you wear nice clothes, there's some bliss. You chew something sweet, stimulates, or bitter, something stimulates. It's all because of Bindu, moving through different channels and create different sensation. Nothing else. Sexual, what do you call bliss. Sexual bliss is also Bindu moving. And when you see some admirable, admiration kind of thing, inspires, joy comes, compassion comes, like, wow, also Bindu. When Bindu is deep, Bindu blocks, no sexual desire, no stimulation, no inspiration, no compassion, no wanting to give love, or no, doesn't want to take love from anyone. It's like more like, I think very close to depression. Not Bindu is not moving.
So bindu and awareness are pretty much the same thing.
Bindu is more than mind. Awareness is the mind. But they are living together. Many things, the body and mind, subtle body, as a one unique living creature. Living creature.
Thank you.
Welcome. I'm always happy to answer your questions. A lot of fun. Look at him, it makes me happy. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I'll come back to you.
So according to his question, so could you explain a little bit about tingly? Is it Bindu and tingly?
Same. I just explained.
Yeah, second question is that I want to ask for my friend. She's in her hometown now. She's doing module for Rinpoche, but she didn't receive Vajrayogini's one. So in this case, when she's doing module, could she imagine herself like Vajrayogini or?
She has a teacher, no?
Yeah, Mingyur Rinpoche. She's following Mingyur Rinpoche, but now she cannot visit to see her guru. So she's.
I think from Mingyur Rinpoche tradition, no need to have Vajrayogini empowerment.
Oh, okay. She just can imagine herself.
Yeah. I think so. I will talk to with him, but many people, when he doing that, is no need to have Vajrayogini empowerment in the mantra practice. But when you do a yidam, then you have Vajrayogini empowerment. Yeah. because the Vajrayogini is not the main practice. It's just a subtle transformation of you become Vajrayogini, then you do Mondo. And the other things are more important than Vajrayogini in the Mondo time. Yeah.
Hello, Rinpoche.
Hello.
I have a question about the practice.
Okay.
It's like I always meet this kind of situation from the childhood until now. So, for example, this morning there is a cricket going to my room. Cricket. Cricket.
Cricket is small. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And before, it's cricket and cockroach safe for me. And before, I will feel very scary. But now, I don't feel very scary.
Okay, good.
But I still feel something.
Of course.
So he's in the bathroom and I'm in the bathroom. So I saw him go through some corner and go inside. I just see it walking, moving. And then I think this is the time to practice.
Yeah.
So I just stay there,
Very good.
maybe 5 minutes.
Wow, excellent.
And then
Right.
I go out and find someone.
Huh?
And I find someone to
Yeah.
catch and move outdoor.
Yeah.
So my question is, because I'm sure this is gonna happen all the time. But I think this is a good chance to practice.
Correct.
So can you please advise if it happens next time, or can I use this as a practice?
You're doing well. Usually you cannot stand even 1 minute, now you stay 5 minutes. So it's a habit. You're changing the what do you call it? Habitual pattern. So you're confronting, but you know this is okay, but your feeling cannot take it. Your emotional feeling, part of the, subtle body or even the gross body. So now it started changing. So keep doing.
So
And next time, don't ask someone to pick. Sleep with it. Not sleep with you, but let it go inside. Sleep with your bed. But it's not easy. But tell it. And one day, okay, cockroach, eat me. And you look at why you feel scared. Scared of poison, or scared of eating, or scared of take your blood. So there's no particular reason, you're just scared because of someone made you scared. Childhood. Maybe your mom. Don't blame her. Maybe you saw the movie, whatever, it's just scary thing. But why you're scared? There's not much reason there. But it's still in you. So it's just that. So that's the way to change imprint, if you can. But right now, of course, at some point you have to throw out, otherwise you might not sleep yet.
yeah, cannot.
So you can do that. But eventually, maybe you can sleep. Share the room. Please stay in the bathroom, but make sure bathroom door closed properly.
So will you recommend I touch it and catch it, put out
Yes, with the napkin
napkin?
or with something.
Glass.
Huh?
On a glass.
Or glass.
Or
And strong pepper. And carry.
okay, I will do that. Try my best. Maybe I don't know.
So you stay here, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll send more. is not it's not really a problem, but how habit works like that. Imprint is working like that. Your one is cockroach, someone is a high, mere high, someone is love, someone is regret also can be like this. So for me, I have a lot of interest in this area. If you transform this one, stress could be sometimes built in also. Anxious also. So when you start to change this, thought is easy to change. With this, thought does not have so much power. But you took many times subtle body practice. Now you're able to stay there 5 minutes. But before maybe not. Maybe you think of that, you're scared. But no reason. No reason, but still scared. The real reason is imprint. And imprint is telling lie. A feeling is true. It is real, it is real, but not true. Feeling is real, but you will not die by the cockroach. Of course, you go in your food, and maybe carry some disease, but looking like that, wear the glove, take, it's okay. Some people, they sleep with the cockroach. I saw in the movie, look right here. So our Asian culture, maybe the parents have an imprint on you. Because our Westerners, they don't scare of cockroach, no? See? Spider maybe, yeah. We don't scare of spider. So our feeling is shaped by many imprints. Karmic imprint also like that, more or less. So when you're free from your imprint, 80% job done. So you be kind to the imprint. I was so scared. Hello, dear. Scary, huh? Okay, it is real but not true. And you're closer to cockroach. Cockroach has nothing to do with you. They just want to survive, end up in your bathroom. They want to survive, but end up in your bathroom. So they don't have any intention to come to you. The cockroach might not know who you are. So just trying to live their life. So it's just a compassion. Also a living being among them. And look at your imprint. Say hello, chant my mantra. Imprint. And that change. In Buddhist, we have so many nice, healthy methods to change imprint also. Okay, I think. So, how many you want? How many you want?
Only one. Not enough.
Yeah. So my question is about practice. Concerning not the dreams, but not the dream stuff, but falling asleep.
Okay.
So when I fall asleep, especially when the mind is kind of overloaded with thoughts, like after teachings, usually you're like thinking.
About teaching. About teaching.
Usually.
Then when you kind of starting to meditate while you are falling asleep, you have this like I'm having this experience, like it's mostly all the time, when in order to stop thoughts and to kind of rest and do this, well, I do that, and then kind of resting with awareness, in order to not to get kind of again hijacked to the thoughts.
Correct.
And then but if the awareness is still kind of super clear, it's meditation, so it's not helping you to sleep, because you need.
So you want to sleep or you want to practice?
No, I need to sleep. Yeah, and so I'm loosening the awareness, like
softening.
Yes, softening it down, and then with the awareness, which is kind of lowering the intensity, I start to experiencing sort of like a dream state before sleeping, like, and it starts hallucinations, like things like maybe a spontaneous shape appears, and then it kind of forms to, I don't know, some hallucinations which are, if I pay attention to that and try to investigate, then I will go back up to wake state. But if I like letting it go and being with that, even though it might be scary or nice or whatever, like, and it's random. So like, because I'm not trying to investigate, it's like whatever.
I understand.
But it's not a dream in the sense that it doesn't have a structure, it doesn't have like, it's kind of like a beginning of a dream.
So I understand.
And the question is like, when I kind of rest in that, then I black out and go to sleep and whatever. Like, not black out, but like
sleep.
Then for some period of time, and then I sleep, and then in the morning I'm like trying to understand like what was that, like. So my question is to what should I kind of practice in that? Like, should I? Because those kind of hallucinations are really helpful in terms of they teach me how to not to be afraid of whatever is like projecting there, like, because it might be like really scary stuff, and just being with that, with those things. So
your question?
The question is like how, like, I haven't found any kind of things about like this, making it a formal practice, like
the kind of hallucination state,
like
or sleeping.
No, like I'm staying with those hallucinations.
Okay,
and then it might happen like for I don't have a track of time in that state. Like it just happens, and then I fall asleep. In the morning, I'm like, what was that?
Okay. The question.
The question is how to practice in this state. Like, what would be the?
I understand.
Or maybe
just before hallucination, or in the hallucination, or after hallucination, or while you are tripping down. I don't know.
During hallucination, the awareness is kind of goes lower and lower and lower. The hallucinations are kind of manifesting more and more and more, and then now you sleep. And the story, but I don't know. Some clarification of what.
You want the hallucination, yeah?
Since
you want the hallucination, it will teach you something.
Well, they kind of teach me something, but should I kind of pay attention to that? Should I try to?
I will go through right away sleep. I will not go through this intermediate state.
So.
It's me. How I do. You know, sleeping is similar like dissolution. small death. Hopefully not the big one. So it's trying to sleep, but dissolution is not happening. Why? Lung is become restless. In the subtle body, not the emotion, there is a speediness. This still like a moving. With thoughts, with the feeling, everything is something is churning inside like this. But you're trying to rest, whatever is still moving. So then I said, hello, lung. So I go right away to the lung and exhale long. Catch that restlessness. It's like relax, all this no use. You relax it, it's still moving. So just catch that. There's a feeling of restlessness in the system. And it's sort of pressuring to the physical body. And upwardly, so aware that, and with a long breath, stop breathing. And then slowly, long, come down. Aware of that. Just lean towards to that. Lean towards to that spirit. Again, again, again. Then you know, oh, Lung went back to his own place. Then you will have a little relax and deep down. Then you can do your practice. You have like awareness, not before. Before you aware, it's all go here. And the Lung is pushing awareness to be more aware or do more things.
Yes. Yeah, but like you said, when the lung is down, like when you're settled, then you said, then I do my practice.
Yeah.
Like practice which is
Practice, okay. I will tell you. It's okay? You want me to tell?
Yeah.
You want to tell your practice?
I've already told that. I'm just
Then I understood that already. So what I do is, once you settle down the lung, then the two choice. End of the lung, boom, gone also. Can happen. When I'm really tired, I don't want to practice, I go to sleep. So one, then tomorrow you have time. Why eager to sleep? So long, together long, then you practice. Aiming for dream yoga. And also clear light. So while all the senses are a little bit dimming, and you find inner light, which is the natural mind. Stay in the natural mind, not with that alertness. It's like a candle in the box. So the candle box should be there, because some point you need to sleep. Don't throw the box. But also find inner light, there's a canvas, natural mind. With the box, with the dissolution, no blank out, no sleep, there's some form of knowingness and the guided meditation I did, awareness, clarity, openness. And with the intention of, may I remember my dream. May I know my dream, what dream is happening in me tonight. Then at some point you have a dream. Could be the hallucination, could be the real dream. I would not call it a hallucination. It's before the real dream, there's some kind of dream. Semi-dream. Almost subconscious kind of semi-dream. You're not really asleep, but it's, that dream usually a little bit nasty. Not a good one. because something is not, maybe too much light on your face, or some noise from shutter. On the street, guy is doing rock and roll party. Something is disturbing, but somebody is asleep. Somebody is not sleep. Usually those dreams are a little bit nasty one. At least for me, it's like that. So you aware of that, not consciously, but make an intention that you will remember that dream also like that. Then you can take part of dream yoga.
Great, thank you. Thank you very much.
Show me some better side. So you want to sleep, no? Are you having difficult sleep?
No, it's like, well, usually if like the day is okay and everything is okay, I don't have any problems with sleep. But sometimes it happens, like in the end of the evening, something happens. Then, in order to kind of shut myself a little bit down, I have to do a little bit more to become like
Okay, understand.
to settle out.
Then it's it. So find that one, the restless energy.
Thank you.
And once you know this, you know how to bring back very easy. That is the one of the subtle body problem, look problem, which is not emotion. The basic restlessness is not a physical also, it's not an emotion also. This is its own energy. Don't fly. That is the one source of modern stress is coming out of that. That we lost that balance. Chi balance. Chinese called Chi. Tibetan called Lu. Sanskrit called Prana. English called, I don't know, wind energy. He calls wind, the windy guy. Okay, so I'll stop here. So thank you for coming, and please be happy. Happy without reason. Because the essence love. Just happy. Why you are happy? I don't know. No need to have answer. If you have an answer for happiness, that means you are not happy. Happiness is more than reason. Just happy. It's an innate essence love quality. If you want to bring some reasons to be happy, all the reasons are not reasonable. Then you're going to the other side of dissatisfaction way. So any reason to be happy, end up disappointing. Because what you're bringing is uncertainty. And you want to make sure from that you will get happiness. And you will not get happiness. You will get some comfort. Comfort and happiness are two different things. You can have very high comfort, but please don't link happiness and comfort. You can link for a while, then happiness is another. Comfort is another. I treasure that. I call stupid happiness. And which is very intelligent. Just like that. Why? No reason. That's why I call happy without reason, happy with the reason. Happy with the reason is a comfort. You should have both. not only the second one. If your only thing happiness is the comfort area, sooner or later you'll disappoint. Because impermanence is all permeated. Where there's impermanence, there's uncertainty. Every day I shock myself. White hair, chicken leg, one day here, come out double down. Happy. Happy with the reason? No. But you still can find happy humor in that innate nature. And then it's okay, chicken leg is fine, small fun, can play with it. Okay, thank you.